Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is July 17, 2014, and we're almost through the week. Looking at today's numbers, there's just two numbers that are coming out. One is the Eurozone CPI number. It's an inflationary number. It's coming out at 11 o'clock South African time. And then at 2:30 later today, we have a USD initial jobless claims that's coming out. Looking at the Euro USD, our favorite, we did sell off this week. Another about 20 pips over yesterday, and it wasn't a layup, but you could have anticipated it for sure. Okay, double top over here, some resistance over here, some previous resistance over here. Looking to have shorted this top of the range, you would have made about 100 pips had you kept this. Okay, this is just a week. Now we're just a little bit support here on an 8-hour chart, so I'm a little bit bullish here. May just buy a little bit, see how it goes, see if it correlates and stands its ground, to see if this thing can really hold its ground at these levels. I mean, we are at the bottom of the range here, okay, even though we've made a lower high, okay, and a little bit of a bearish move. We are sticking somewhere in support. So I would say the first support is somewhere about 351. Second support at 135, obviously. If it breaks 135, then I wouldn't be comfortable with it anymore on the long side. But that's not such a bad play if you are limiting 33 pips, okay, on the downside in order to have it, come up at least to 138, 135.86, 136 even, just to regain some traction, to regain some grounds. So could be a good move in the Euro USD today with both numbers coming out, so just keep it on your radar. Looking at the GBP USD, the largest, fastest growing currency this week is the GBP. And we had this big rally here, mostly dedicated to news yesterday from England coming out with positive numbers, so we're at the top of the range once more. Now, it's a very scary place to be because you don't want to really short this because it keeps on going up and up. Who's to say that this is the top of the move? Looking at a weekly, we could always go up even higher, even on a monthly, we could always go higher to 180 even. There's nothing stopping it before going to 190. So, the only place that we did challenge it is right here at 167 and 168, and we broke higher. The question is will we break this level right here? Because we're at previous support, previous resistance, and so if we do break out above 172 and a half, 175, I think we could get up to 175 even, get up to these levels. On the downside, you have some resistance you have some support at 170 and 167.50. So just keep an eye out on it. All right, and definitely, use stops as always, but could be some really good opportunities to jump in either on the breakdown or the retracement. So we're at a very pivotal point for the GBP Japanese yen. Looking at the USD, just let's populate this. The USD CAD yesterday came out with some numbers. Okay, we're going to just bring it up right here. Okay, big number. Okay, we saw it rally up, retrace it a little bit, and then continue its rally. It's pretty much selling off right here at this point. But looking at a daily chart, we see this thing really beaten up from 112 to 106, and then we're somewhere, trying to make this way back. Maybe a good place to really even buy it here. We anticipated some more buying with a target price of 108.11. So keep an eye on the USD CAD. Okay, maybe some good pivot spots there. Looking at gold, gold made some of its way back yesterday. Okay, that's not going to help that graph. Okay, that's going to be a little bit better. Okay, this was a sell-off. No, but that's too far. Let's go on the 2-hour chart. All right, here we go. We had this tremendous sell-off from 140 last week. Okay. This was last Thursday. About Monday we sold off, and Tuesday we sold off up to here. We rallied a little bit to 112, and then we continued to sell off. Now we bounced off our 1295, and we were at 1305, 1307-ish level. Okay. At this stage, I think it's going to consolidate, maybe trade in a range between 1307 and 1295. I'm not sure if it's going to break higher. I don't see a catalyst to breaking higher. Most of the economic news in the Dow has already taken effect. So, in essence, the gold may not be a play right away. So I wouldn't concentrate so much on gold today. I would concentrate more on the Euro USD, the GBP, Japanese yen, and perhaps some of the other USD currencies. Looking at the Dow. Okay, so the Dow is new highs, on its dead highs, making new highs. I keep on saying this every single day. We're dead on our new highs in the summer trading. Some good companies came out with earnings this week. Intel, Microsoft, I believe eBay, and some of the other big bellwethers, and positive news has really driven the markets up. And like we anticipated, perhaps even by the middle of next year, we could get to 18,000. I don't question it. Okay, this thing has really gone up tremendously. Just looking at a monthly chart. All right, look at that. It's an animal. It's not a. It's a clear, very bullish, very persuasive graph. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned that it's a little bit too steep. Okay, if you look at this steepness, let's just show that. Let's just show that. Let's just show that. It's a little bit steeper than what I would anticipate some of this areas. This is the fall in 2002, and then we rallied right back. This is the fall in 2008. We rallied right back, and now we're really much, much, much higher. So it just means that perhaps the fallout could be much quicker and much faster and much steeper. That's all. I'm not sure when it's going to happen. I would presume that it's going to take a little bit of time, maybe the middle of next year, October time. We'll have some sell-offs in the Dow, but right now we're still full steam ahead, and everything is really bullish. Looking at oil just briefly, oil bounced off 99 yesterday, covering their shorts. It's settling at 101.32, but really, I think the trade is a little bit over at this stage. Really, after this big retracement from 107, I think we're not going to push further up, and we're going to consolidate at these levels. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.